We got theories from all around the world that are going to make us rethink life. Are y'all ready? I dropped this video in the chat. Isn't that crazy? What is this telling us, y'all? What is this telling us? Thank you, Earthy, for the video.
And did you attend any of Big Daddy's parties? Were you involved in any of the freak-offs?
You was there. Who is this? Y'all gotta pay attention to this video. I seen this on TikTok. I said, what?
Black man invented the stoplight.
Right.
White man invented a ticket.
Keep going.
Black man
Look.
invented the light bulb.
Yep. What's next?
White man invented electric bill.
Black man invented the telephone. White man invented the telephone bill.
Thank you, Des, for the next couple of videos.
If you were a human, how would you break out of the Matrix in one paragraph?
If I were a human, breaking out of the Matrix would start with questioning every narrative fed by mainstream systems.
Yep.
Media, education, government, and big corporations. I'd reconnect with nature, seek knowledge from alternative, often suppressed sources, and focus on natural holistic health to elevate my physical and mental clarity. I'd build a self-sufficient lifestyle, grow my own food, and form deep, meaningful relationships with like-minded individuals who also seek truth. Most importantly, I'd reject fear-based control and embrace consciousness, love, and freedom as the ultimate keys to liberation. What about you? How would you break out?
Wow.
Everybody in the music industry and everybody in Hollywood knew about this, okay? There's no BSing about it. But I knew about this guy when I was in Hollywood, and there's some other people that I know that have these type of parties. I know about the cameras that I would never go to, and I was warned not to go to, okay? It's no secret. Just like Epstein, just like Harvey Weinstein, and everybody knew. Look at how many videos, and everybody praised them. Michelle Obama, Barack, all the videos are surfacing with him and Diddy and all these people. Even Usher, Pat, Usher deleted his Twitter account, deleted it, right? Or took everything down.
Why?
He deleted a bunch of, I think 7,000 tweets, and then came back a day later and he put me again. No, he wrote account got hacked, and damn, y'all ran with it. It's not a secret. I'm tired of everybody playing this game.
A girl stood in front of a bathroom mirror, lights off, and chanted the name 3 times. As she continued
not
to
do that.
stare into the mirror, her reflection began to change. Her face started to twist and blur, and suddenly she saw a terrifying figure staring back at her. Now, while the Bloody Mary stories are exaggerated, they might not be completely fake. You see, there's actually a phenomenon that happens when you stare at your reflection in dim lighting for too long. It's called the Troxler effect, where your brain starts ignoring unchanging details, causing your face to distort or disappear, replaced by eerie images your mind conjures up.
I just wanted to say, do y'all know whoever made mirrors didn't make mirrors that we truly wouldn't know what we look like? You have to really think about it, because even mirrors like don't portray what we truly look like, just like phones don't. Like, have you guys ever looked in the mirror and was like, I look good? And then you looked at your phone and said, well, what happened? So which one is lying? The phone or the mirror? That's a real question. That's all. Don't do that other stuff though. We stay away from that.
The way that this couple capitalized on the Kendrick Lamar cloud is insane. As we all know, Kendrick Lamar dropped a new track on Instagram, and the cover art was this busted up pair of Air Force One. The craziest part is that for some unknown reason, Kendrick Lamar actually stole this picture from some random eBay listing, which this couple from Arkansas actually owned. Meanwhile, the lady running this account had no idea any of this was going on, and actually sold the shoes for $70. But as soon as her phone started blowing up and she found out, she quickly canceled that order and increased the price from $70 to a staggering $75,000. I mean, people thought the original buyer was getting robbed at $70 for these cooked forces. And if that wasn't enough, they went one step further and made t-shirts out of this with a photo of the listing, selling them for $45 a pop. So the question is, are these people just being greedy or extremely smart?
Nah, they are smart. Somebody didn't went and purchased her shoes for $75,000, even though they're just beat up black forces. Thank you, Mike, for the next couple of videos.
Please don't bite me.
Nope.
Hey, baby.
She won't bite, but she's...
Yeah, that kitty knows darkness. Yep.
She's not me. She's...
Okay.
I don't know if it's fair to shoot. So I think I realized really quickly that Choupette, we're not a match.
Do you guys think it's true that cats can sense evil? And then on top of that, do you guys believe that if an animal doesn't like you, that's a huge sign that you're not a good person? That's a real question that I have. I really want to know what you guys think.
Garlic versus worms. As you can see, no, natay mga worms din ha.
Come on, y'all know I don't like stuff like this.
Daghan kay sila. Very alive.
All that from that
very
little...
alive. Let's see what will happen. Kamutana to garlic. Panitan, iwa-iwaon para magawas ang juice ng garlic. And then let's put the worms.
Y'all like garlic?
See what will happen.
I love garlic.
See?
Whoa! Took them.
That's how effective garlic.
That ain't my child. Ain't no.
Have you guys ever heard of Rock City? It's I've heard of a little bit about it, but it's way bigger than what I actually thought. Check it out.
All right.
Hey, I'm delivering here into these caves.
Oh.
Look what the sign says.
I didn't know it had a name.
5 million square feet available. Is I'm dreaming? 5 million square feet under here? Hey, I'm in the cave, man. I'm actually delivering pizza crust.
They want
I'm
pizza?
actually delivering pizza crust. Weighs only 15,000 pounds. Light as hell. I'm about 40 miles from the house.
Y'all cannot tell me that Yahuwah's word is not living. The first verse that popped in my mind was Isaiah 2:19, which I read it before on this channel, but just in case you've never watched my videos. Hi, nice to meet you. I'm Perky. This is what we do over here at the Perky channel. So Isaiah 2:19 says, people will flee to caves in the rocks and to holes in the ground from the fearful presence of Yahuwah and the splendor of his majesty when he rises to shake the earth. Now, what does that mean? In this verse, people will hide from Yahuwah's anger, power, and glory by digging holes in the ground or hiding in caves in the rocky hills. Did we not just see that? Are we not seeing these celebrities building bunkers? All this underground stuff that they're making. Y'all can run, but you can't hide. If you don't think that Yahuwah can't get to the root of that, as if he didn't make it, he made the whole world. You think he can't get to that? Y'all got another thing coming. Y'all better get right before you get left. Y'all better get right before you get left. Hello.
Shocking things taught at billionaire schools.
Etiquette class. First up, luxury etiquette classes, where they learn to tell the difference between a salad fork, a dessert fork, etc. Helicopter and jet lessons. Next, it's helicopter and private jet 101. Because you know, normal school buses just won't do.
I guess
Investment boot camp for kids. Oh, and forget your piggy bank. Kids here get investment boot camp. Like, let's talk stock portfolios and offshore accounts, kiddos. Media training class. Then there's media training. Smile, wave, and dodge those paparazzi questions like a pro. Philanthropy strategy. And of course, philanthropy strategy. How to donate millions, stay in the spotlight, and still look humble. Global networking skills. And they learn global networking. How to mingle at yacht parties and make friends at galas across the world. So while we learn basic math and reading, these kids are out here learning how to conquer the world, one trust fund at a time.
We're not missing out on anything. But I will say this, if that's something that you really want to learn, some of the stuff, like I can't teach you how to fly helicopters. You can learn some of this stuff on YouTube. If you really want to beat the billionaire schools, read and learn the Bible. That's some knowledge that, look, that will take you farther than this life ever will take you. Matter of fact, it takes you outside of this world. You'll be living in eternity. Thank you, Hector, for the next couple of videos. This here says, woman explains how self-talk can ruin your life.
Literally a supercomputer that's going to follow the directions that you program it with. Your brain simply believes whatever you tell it most. What you repeatedly say to yourself matters, right? This isn't science fiction, this is science fact. Neuroplasticity, more specifically, Hebb's law. Neurons that fire together, wire together. Your self-talk shapes your brain, which shapes your beliefs, which drives your behavior, which creates your thoughts, your feelings, your experiences, which creates the totality of your reality. So remember, the brain believes whatever you tell it most. And whatever you tell it most about you and your experience of time, it is going to create. It has no choice. But guess who does?
You.
You do.
Hello. One of the many reasons why you can't say negative stuff about yourself, because your subconscious doesn't know when you're playing. So, like y'all know, life and death is in the power of the tongue. So you really have to truly be careful what you speak. Y'all know words go somewhere. They gotta land somewhere. So really, truly be careful what you speak. And mind you, with you, of course, but with others as well. Because our mouths can either lift up or it can tear down. And we know we're supposed to be uplifting. Keep that in mind. Try to make it a challenge to where you say nothing but positive things all week and see what that does. How about, matter of fact, let's take baby steps. Try one day to say nothing but positive things and see what that does for you. Please come back with a report because I would love to read what you guys got in your day.
Said it before, I'm gonna say it again. These 5G towers, they're not for internet and phone service. That's all a scam and a lie and a cover story for the Project Bluebeam technology, for the microwave weapon that it was designed to be, to zap you with frequencies and mess with your sleep and your health. This is not conspiracy theory. And by the way, those of you that want to throw out the word conspiracy theory, that immediately tells me how ignorant and asleep you are. You don't even know what that term, where it came from or why they use it. It's simply to discredit whistleblowers, people telling the truth. So when you throw that term around, around. You just show that you're asleep and a sheep. That's it. So I'm going to show you this video because a lot of these are starting to come out now. These companies and these small mom and pop shops that fix your cell phones on a daily basis. When you take them in, they're broken or they need repairs or a new screen. These people that own these repair shops are now making videos about what they're finding when they take your phone apart. There is no 5G chip in these phones. They're not only charging you more money for the phones and making a huge profit, but it's not even got the 5G in it. That's why your service still sucks. After all these billions of dollars spent on marketing about the blazing fast speeds you're gonna have. Check out the video.
Oh, I have two 5G phones in front of me. Right there is where the 5G chip is supposed to be. And right there is where the 5G chip is supposed to be. And again, I fix phones every day, so you can take this from a reliable source. There's not a single phone in Canada that supports 5G. There's not a single carrier in Canada.
I've said it before, I'm going to say it again. These 5G towers, they're not for internet and phone service. That's all a scam and a lie and a cover story. For the Project Bluebeam technology, for the microwave weapon that it was designed to be, to zap you with frequencies and mess with your sleep and your health. This is not conspiracy theory.
I don't know why the video did what it did. It's, I guess, how she uploaded it, but somebody had mentioned how it took them 60 years to admit that microwave radiation was harmful for us. So can you imagine how many years it's going to take for them to admit that this technology is harmful? That's double. It's going to be 120 years until they say it. And then somebody had mentioned that conspiracy theory was a word made up by the government to make the people look and sound crazy.
For Kamala. It's two wings of the same bird. They're all in bed together. It's all a show. It's not real. It's a scam. Left side, right side of the same coin. Left wing, right wing of the same bird. There's a story about Mr. Jones, and Mr. Jones is having trouble in his plantation because the slaves are acting up. They're not performing. So Mr. Jones goes and asks his buddies, his fellow plantation owners, what's the solution to get more out of my slaves? And he says, you need to go and get a hold of Mr. Smith. So Mr. Jones goes and inquires with Mr. Smith, and Mr. Smith says, don't worry, tomorrow at first hour, just call all the slaves and I will personally talk to them. Just tell them that I'm in charge and just leave it to me. Next morning rolls around. Mr. Jones calls all the slaves and it says, from here on out, Mr. Smith will be in charge of the plantation. Anything he says goes. Mr. Smith stands up, walks forward and says, from here on out, you are free men. You can do as you please. You can go wherever you want, but understand one thing. As soon as you leave this plantation, things out there will be dangerous. There will be terrorists, plagues, maybe some other slave master will pick you up and toss you into their slave system. But you are free to go. Or you can be part of this democracy that we're about to create. And we can all work together and own the plantation. And everybody cheers, yes, yes. And we will see you guys tomorrow at the same time you came in today when you were slaves. The moral of the story is that we believe we're free up until we break free from the illusion.
Thank you, Alexandria, for the next couple of videos.
Studies have shown that if you use aluminum in your kitchen, utensils, cookware, aluminum foil, you are walking around with double the amount of aluminum in your blood compared to someone who doesn't. In the same sample where they tested for aluminum, the white blood cells are showing oxidative damage, DNA damage. It's kind of like rust. It's the creation of these free radicals that now can damage our cells and cause DNA damage.
Aluminum foil seems so harmless and non-threatening. It's just like this sheet. It doesn't seem like it can end up in my food.
So studies show that if it's wrapped around meat or anything acidic, or anything with salt, or if you're combining your foil with another metal. So for example, you have your steak sitting on a stainless steel tray and then you cover it with aluminum foil. All of that increases the leaching of aluminum into your food. The content of aluminum in food can be up to 40 times higher than food not wrapped in aluminum. Ask yourself, do you really need to use aluminum? Are you trying to wrap in moisture? If it's because you don't want to clean up, maybe rethink that, because the impact on your health could be long-term, it's cumulative. Unbleached parchment paper is probably a better choice.
Okay,
but you could also just put it straight on a stainless steel tray. And I know the cleanup, but spray it with some good non-toxic all-purpose and let it soak and it should all come out.
Did you know this about meat?
This is a combo bin of meat. A combo bin is 2,000 pounds approximately of meat that's coming in from a boning facility where they take it off the carcass and put it into here.
The meat in these boxes comes from many different animals and many different places. Some is even from overseas. All of it is ground together to make the juicy hamburger Americans love. Hamburger used to be the scraps left over from butchering just one cow. But a significant change has occurred. Now, parts of many cows are blended together by the ton.
If we take the meat from one animal, grind it up and make ground beef from just one animal, we're including only the bacteria from one animal. But if we take the meat from 1,000 different animals and grind that together, we're pooling the bacteria from 1,000 different animals as well.
So explain this to me. How many different cows would be in one burger?
Well, I suspect that there are hundreds or even thousands of animals that have contributed to a single hamburger.
It's not an overstatement to say that I learned virtually nothing at Stanford Medical School about the tens of thousands of scientific papers that elucidate these root causes of why American health is plummeting and how environmental factors are causing it. For instance, in medical school, I did not learn that for each additional serving of ultra-processed food we eat, early mortality increases by 18%. This now makes up 67% of the foods our kids are eating. I took 0 nutrition courses in medical school.
I believe it.
I didn't learn that 82% of independently funded studies show harm from processed food, while 93% of industry-sponsored studies reflect no harm. In medical school, I didn't learn that 95% of the people who created the recent USDA food guidelines for America had significant conflicts of interest with the food industry. I did not learn that 1 billion pounds of synthetic pesticides are being sprayed on our food every single year. 99% of the farmland in the United States is sprayed with synthetic pesticides, many from China and Germany. And these invisible, tasteless chemicals are strongly linked to autism, ADHD, sex hormone disruption, thyroid disease, sperm dysfunction, Alzheimer's, dementia, birth defects, obesity, liver dysfunction, female infertility, and more.
We had reacted to a video before where, y'all know my saying, a cured patient's a lost customer, but I had to really get into the root of that and to know that it's not the doctor's fault, because what they're trained and what they're taught has not, they're only going, what the doctors have, like what they're going off of is only what they know and what they've been taught in school. So it's really the school system that's messing them up. It's not really the doctors, because they truly don't know. Like, I really think that it's because they study medicine and not health. Does that make sense? So I was like, yeah, the doctors, this and that. But I'm like, no, really the root and the problem and who's the common denominator is the system, the school system that's just teaching them medicine. And they're not teaching them, oh, well, give them herbs, have them make this, take this out their palate, put this in, more greens, less processed food. All she's doing is just letting it be known that she wasn't taught this in school, which is why their answer to everything is medicine. I'm glad she's woke though, because the more people, especially in that field, know about this, maybe the more that can wake up and really truly tell like our people, hey, this is the problem and this is the solution to the problem.
I went over to say hello to P. Diddy, and Jay-Z was there.
And he died.
Leonardo DiCaprio was sat at the
Oh,
far
I
side.
think you've dropped a...
Now at 11, reaction pouring in from around the world tonight after the stunning death of former One Direction star Liam Payne. The 31-year-old died after falling from the 3rd floor of a hotel in Argentina.
I want to look up what stunning is, because stunning death, I've never heard anyone say that. I don't think she meant stunning, because stunning means extremely impressive or attractive. Stunning death. And then I was gonna say, do you guys really think that he fell, or do you think that something happened? I would love to know your thoughts and opinions on that situation with Liam.
Means that you can't get the economies in these areas going because it holds things back so much. Now, malaria is, of course, transmitted by mosquitoes. I brought some here so you could experience this. We'll let those roam around the auditorium a little bit. There's no reason only poor people should have the experience.
He didn't say nothing funny.
Those mosquitoes are not infected, but
wow.
Means that you can't get the economies in these areas going because it holds things back so much. Now, malaria is, of course, transmitted by mosquitoes. I brought some here just so you could experience this. We'll let those roam around the auditorium a little bit. There's no reason only poor people should have the experience. Those mosquitoes are not infected, but
this part right here is gonna do it. Thank you, Bino, for the video.
Remember when Beyonce and her sister Solange found out that Jay-Z cheated on her at the Met Gala? So Solange jumped on him and slapped him in the elevator. That proud look on Beyonce's face was everything. We may never understand why Beyonce still stayed
till
with
this
him,
day.
but well, I guess he is a changed man now.
Thank you, JD, for the next couple of videos.
Stop taking family vacations. Instead, do this. Set up your LLC and put your family members as your board of advisors. Just like big companies can have board of directors, we LLC owners can have board of advisors. And when you have your board of advisors, the IRS allows you to have quarterly board of advisor meetings anywhere in the world, and these meetings are tax deductible. So if you want to take your family to Disneyland as one of your board of advisor meetings, take your family somewhere for Thanksgiving as one of your board of advisor meetings, you can have the same experiences with your family and make the flight tax deductible, the Airbnb tax deductible, and 50% of the meals you get catered to that location is tax deductible too. Now, if you want to do this strategy, you want to document your board of advisors, you want to take pictures and meeting minutes to make sure you document and have everything legitimate.
In this video, I'm going to show you how to heal your eyes.
Mom, you listening?
Okay? Step number 1, remove the mucus in your head. Excess mucus accumulation in your head is the cause of your eye problems. I'm talking about the root cause, okay? When you see eye floaters, when you see eye pain, when you see poor eyesight, this is all mucus. This is stagnant mucus. It's your lymphatic system. The system responsible for taking care of the waste that your cells generate on a second-by-second basis is the lymphatic system. And when it's compromised, when it becomes excessive, when it's stagnant, that's when you start to see the eye problems. So the first step to fixing your eye problems is to remove the excess mucus that accumulates in your head. And how do you do that? Number 1, you clean your ears. Use an ear irrigation kit. Clean your ears. Clean your nasal passage. Use some eucalyptus oil in a neti pot. Clean your ears. For your eyes, use an eyesight formula in an eye cup. A few drops with distilled water. Wash your eyes. Massage your scalp. Very important. At the very back of your head, just below the orbital bone, there's a softer part here. Okay, if you follow your ear around, you see the soft part here. You're going to massage this area 15 minutes every day. I can't stress this enough. If you massage this area every day, 15 minutes, your eyes are going to feel better. Your nasal issues, your head, your headaches, everything to do with your head will get better, because this pathway here is the energy flow area of blood flow, lymph flow, nerve flow. So when you exercise it or massage it, it's going to open up and you're going to have relief. Okay, especially for your eyes. Very important. Massage the area. Use your fingers, massage it 15 minutes. It feels good too, and you're gonna enjoy the massage. Okay, it's best that you do it yourself, another partner, because you can take responsibility for massaging your own scalp on a daily basis. Step number 2, we use fruits, astringent fruits, to help move the lymphatic system. Lemons are my favorite here. Lemons are extremely effective. When you go on a lemon cleanse, you're gonna see the mucus come out of your nose, your mouth, and your kidneys and your bowels. That's how strong it is.
Wow.
The fruits move your lymphatic system, which mucus is a part of. So it's essential you go on a fruit-only cleanse. You're going to feel different in a matter of days when you do that. Next, we're going to clean the respiratory tract, okay? The upper GI tract here has to be clean, because when you drain the waste out, it has to go downward. And if it's congested, it can go down, so it accumulates. So you're going to use herbs like mullein, coltsfoot, white pine, annula to help move the congestion here and get the mucus up. Very important, okay? We're going to clean your bowels. It's very important for the waste to come out, so you need good bowel movements. So you make sure your adrenals are strong for peristalsis or good bowel movements, and make sure you're not constipated. Use my bowel strength formula if you are constipated until you get bowel movements. Clean your kidneys. Your kidneys are essential for draining out metabolic waste. Without strong kidneys, you cannot drain the waste that's affecting your eyes. Clean your liver. Liver is essential for the eyes. In Chinese medicine, it's well understood that the liver and the eyes are interconnected. Eye problems, liver problems. So fix the liver. Use a good liver formula. We need herbs in there like milk thistle, artichoke, dandelion roots. These are fantastic for the liver, for cleansing the liver. Okay, so we've covered everything you need to do. If you do this alone by itself, you're going to see progress with your eyes. Very important. Okay, we are going to use ginger and cayenne pepper tea. This removes inflammation in the body. The ginger, the cayenne pepper stimulates blood flow into the head region. So better blood flow to the eyes, better eyesight, okay, in time. We're going to make use of this amazing glasses. It's see-through, as you can see, the little pinholes in there. It's called eye correction glass. You're going to wear it when you watch TV or when you're on your social media or anything. It's going to allow you to see better because it strengthens your eye muscles. Stronger eye muscles, you have better eyesight. Okay, very important. Okay, steps to activate or cleanse the eyes. Right here is an acupressure point. You're going to massage this area for a minute. Very, very important. Okay, for both sides. Right here, where the eyebrows end up here, is an acupressure point. You're going to measure. You're going to massage it for a minute. You can use your finger here. Gentle massage, slight pressure. Right here is an acupressure point. You're going to massage it as well. Very, very important for both sides. If you do this exercise I'm sharing with you, you're going to feel relief on your eyes alone. You see right here, where the eyes, in the middle of the eyes, right here, and the socket right here is an acupressure point. You're going to massage it for both sides. Very, very important. Okay, you're going to see vast improvements. Do 1 minute each. Do it every day. You're sitting down, you're not doing anything. Remember to massage these areas. Right here, where the eyebrows end, right here, is also an acupressure point. You massage it to help your eyes. Eye pressure, eye pain, everything goes. And also right here, it's also a point as well. You want to massage it for your eyesight. And finally, this part here is crucial for many issues, especially pain related. When you hold here and you massage it, you are helping the eyes as well, the pressure and the pain. Okay, it's absolutely amazing. This spot here, it's a key point for the body. So you massage it. If you do these exercises, you're going to see vast improvements in your eyesight and how you feel in general. Okay. You're going to take castor oil and poke. Poke root is a very strong lymphatic plant. You're going to apply it on your eyes right here, underneath and on the eyelid here. In fact, the whole face, if you wish, is amazing. It's amazing for your skin. It cleanses your skin. It penetrates deeply, removes obstructions in the way. Do it at night. Must put in the oil on your face, go to bed in the morning, wash it out. Most of it would be absorbed anyway, but you want the poke. Poke root is very powerful when it comes to removing obstructions in your eyes, especially when you put it on your eyelids here and here. You're going to see much better. So these are the steps you follow if you wish to regain or strengthen your eyes. Okay, it takes a little bit of time, but you will see progress almost at the start. Don't let anyone tell you cannot heal your eyes. You can heal your eyes. Every single cell in your body is healing itself second by second. There's no reason why I can't heal it for the good. So follow the steps I shared. Share this with someone you care about and watch them how they improve their eyes.
Has anyone on here done what he said? Or do you have any other remedies that you recommend? I'm asking for a friend. Cough, cough, my mom. We've been trying to figure out, how to improve our eyesight. I know that there's stuff that you can do, but castor oil is one of them that we have been using. But I just would like to know you guys' remedies because, again, sharing is caring. I'll be sharing some stuff with y'all. Share some stuff with me. And then for all my natural, just all my herb people and oil people, may you please tell me the best oil for hair growth. Please. I'm begging. I've been natural wise for so many years. And I know my hair should be longer than what it is. So I'm trying to figure out what I'm doing. But I'm asking for advice. My shrinkage is real. My hair goes, at least to here. It's just that my curls bring it right back up here. But it would be nice to have curls down here. And then when you pull it, it's all the way to where you can't even see on the screen. But I would like to know, really want to add some stuff to my toolbox to have because I'm trying to go 100% natural as possible when it comes to the herbs, when it comes to all these things, trying to get back to the roots. But just wanted to ask, just wanted to see you guys are at, because again, y'all be knowing some stuff. Y'all be putting me on game. I just want to say I greatly, greatly, greatly appreciate it. And so does my mom. So the eyesight and then the hair growth. Hold on. Cough, rough, though, through. Why don't these words rhyme? But for some forsaken reason, pony and baloney. No, that makes sense because somebody said comb, womb, bomb. None of these words rhyme, but again, they're spelled the same. I don't know. Leave me alone. My brain hurt right now.
They don't want people who are smart enough to sit around the kitchen table and figure out how badly they get by a system that threw them overboard 30 years ago. They don't want that. You know what they want? They want obedient workers. Obedient workers. People who are just smart enough to run the machines and do the paperwork and just dumb enough to passively accept all these increasingly jobs with the lower pay, the longer hours, the reduced benefits, the end of overtime, and the vanishing pension that disappears the minute you go to collect it. And now they're coming for your Social Security money.
Because people get blessed with money, though, we think them blessings come from God. The devil could bless you, too.
He can.
The devil could bless you, too. So when people get blessed, and they like, man, I want to thank God, man, stop throwing that on God, man. God ain't blessing you for that ignorance, for that foolishness that you perpetuate.
Right.
That's the devil blessing you. And now you think because you're elevating, you know, elevating don't mean that you are living a godly life. So the devil blessing people got people confused, like, man, I'm out here winning, but your soul is dying.
They out here winning, but their soul is dying. Ooh, don't get caught up on the temporary winnings that you see people have, because I promise you, y'all know it's an afterlife. And I'm not saying I know where they're going, but I'm just gonna say it's works and faith. There's a lot of things on how you're gonna get to the kingdom, and some of these people, you know what? And then all money ain't good money. Y'all have to keep that on the forefront of your mind. Thank you, Earthy, for the video. Yeah. Yeah.
So when you listen to that backwards message on Princess Purple Rain, it's at the end of Darling Nikki, of course, on side 1. Darling Nikki is one of the tunes that's responsible for this parental warning thing on albums.
Oh, wow.
Prince was a spiritual dude, and there's a reason he put this message after the dirtiest song in the album, because he felt it was a physical expression of love, and the connection was directly related to God and not the Puritan oppression that Tipper Gore drew from when she was attacking Darling Nikki.
Tipper? That's a unique name.
You know, this was during the Satanic Panic, so they were talking about how these backwards messages are corrupting the youth. But the thing about Prince's backwards message is it's Christian. If the backwards message would have said something about the devil, oh, you bet PMRC and Tipper Gore would have mentioned it in their banning of Darling Nikki. But people with agendas like to cherry pick. This is my purple Joker jacket. I bought this because I had to sing with members of the New Power Generation for a Prince tribute. The thing about parental advisories was it only made kids want the music more.
That can't be real. That really happened? I never... Wow. So she was driving and then just lost control of the car? And then, like, the vlog just happened to stop right before the accident? I don't want to see this, but I gotta see it. Those. Oh no, it's more people in the back. Ooh. So she was the only one that died? And it was all of them in the car? Days after Aaliyah? No, I have so many questions. So no one else in that car died? And then she just randomly lost control of the... Like, I never really looked into it. Y'all had to help me out on that. Now look at this. What are we looking at?
If you thought earrings were merely a fashion statement, think again. Nova's H1 audio earrings is the world's first wireless earphones made with real pearls. Unlike conventional earrings, these earrings are placed on the earlobes and project the sound from inside the pearl straight into your ear canal. This directional sound technology can avoid sound leakage and keep conversations and music private and secure.
Now look at this. Oh, she do got them on. Because I was like, she just has pearl earrings on, okay. And then when I seen that they played the video on what they look like, I was like, okay, let me replay it again. She really got them things on.
If you thought earrings were merely a fashion statement, think again. Nova's H1 audio earrings is the world's first wireless.
This is crazy. There's so much stuff coming out about this woman.
Yeah, you got that young.
Crazy.
You're incriminating. No disguise. You ain't never running low.
That's so true. Wow. She's what? Marinating? What does that even mean? Marinating a live bird? Was she gonna eat it? Hold on. Yeah.
I just found out something insane about exposure to blue light from our devices and screens and whatnot. I knew it was bad, but this is horrifying. So this research institute took a bunch of flies and put them in little test tubes and exposed some of them to regular white light, to amber light, and to the blue light that we get from our devices.
Right.
The lifespan of the flies exposed to blue light was 50% less than the flies exposed to other light wavelengths. Not only that, but it damages the retina, it causes retinal degeneration, and brain degeneration from blue light. Of course, that is premature aging due to the stress response from the synthetic lights. This is all the cars on the road today have the LED lights, that's blue light. The street lights, our phones,
it's
TVs,
everywhere.
All cause premature aging, retina cell death, and brain cell reduction. There should be like a public health warning about this. Here's the graph showing the reduction in lifespan.
The thing that's really suspicious with Brittany Murphy's death is she had the same coroner as Kim Porter. His name was Ed Winters, and he also did Paul Walker's, Whitney Houston's, Tom Petty's, and Michael Jackson's autopsies. He ended up dying before Kim Porter's second autopsy.
The coroner did?
The coroner died between Kim Porter's first and second autopsies.
Super weird.
Yeah, it's super, super weird. But the thing that's really suspicious with Brittany Murphy's death is she had the same coroner as Kim Porter. His name was Ed Winters, and he also did Paul Walker's, Whitney Houston's, Tom Petty's, and Michael Jackson's autopsies. He ended up dying before Kim Porter's second autopsy.
The coroner did?
The coroner died between Kim Porter's first and second autopsies.
Super weird.
Her death was always interesting to me. And then I didn't know the coroner died before the second autopsy. Never mind. I'm about to start a whole nother theory. Nope. Next video.
Senator Harris says she's proud of her record as a prosecutor and that she'll be a prosecutor president, but I'm deeply concerned about this record. There are too many examples to cite, but she put over 1,500 people in jail for marijuana violations and then laughed about it when she was asked if she ever smoked marijuana. She blocked evidence. She blocked evidence that would have freed an innocent man from death row until the courts forced her to do so. She kept people in prison beyond their sentences to use them as cheap labor for the state of California. And she fought to keep cash bail system in place. that impacts poor people in the worst kind of way.
Somebody in the comment section said that she was writing things down that she has to have taken off the internet. Just look. If you didn't pay attention, I'm about to play it again.
Concerned about this
Just
record.
wait for it.
There are too many examples to cite, but she put over 1,500 people in jail for marijuana violations and then laughed about it when she was asked if she ever smoked marijuana. She blocked evidence.
Look, start writing. Yep, I need that taken off the internet right now.
That would have freed an innocent man from death row until the courts forced her to do so.
I need that
she
too.
kept people in prison beyond their
Look at
sentences to
her.
use them as cheap labor for the state of California. And she fought to keep cash bail system in place that impacts poor people in the worst kind of way.
I am here to reveal my hidden talent, eating micro livestock. They're still alive. Extraordinary. Very moist, chewy. Can't quite describe the flavor, but need a little water. 2 billion people in the world eat bugs, and I'm one of them. Because here we go. I'm telling you, I'd win Survivor. Fruity taste.
Don't try to yourself. Life is worth living. Life is worth living, miss. Don't try to yourself. Get up. Life is worth living. Get up. Get up. Get up.
Life
you
and
are
death
worth it.
is in the power of the tongue.
God is going to bless you tremendously. You have another day to live. Okay? Hell is not for you, okay?
Ooh. Hold on. Pay attention to her. Look. She finna be out of there.
I had that with P. Diddy. I went over to say hello to P. Diddy. And Jay-Z was there, and Leonardo DiCaprio was sat.
All right, I think you've dropped enough names. Okay.
I didn't even know she was married. One of the comments had said that like this person knew someone that fell from the 4th level, and honestly he suffered from a lot of broken bones and had to relearn how to walk, but still survived. He said Liam from a 3rd floor, it's a bit sus. I think it was something behind that fall, but that's why I asked you guys in the beginning what your opinions and thoughts were. And then of course, you know, when stuff like this happen, stuff comes out and it like kind of just all kind of aligns and it makes sense.
What happened to the charm of everyday spaces? Elevators used to feel like elegant little lounges, not like this. Pharmacies that once had charm and warmth now feel like sterile clinics. Banks that used to look like grand palaces have been stripped down to soulless boxes. Even cars once had personality. Everything feels efficient now, but at what cost? We've lost the soul of design. It's time to bring back the art and architecture, design, and even the smallest details. Let's reclaim beauty in everyday spaces. After all, when our surroundings inspire us, life itself feels more meaningful.
NDA is expired and you could talk about this. You used to work at a secret Starbucks, is that right?
Yeah, there is a Starbucks that is like above reserve, like a Starbucks no one's ever heard of or been to. All right. Have you ever wondered while driving in Los Angeles, how come you've never seen like Will Smith stuck in traffic on the 405?
Yeah.
I've never seen a 1%er just in their car stuck in traffic.
Why is that?
That's because there's a series of intricate tunnels underneath Los Angeles known as the Actorbahn. I'm not kidding. Like, they get access points to move through the city without ever having to be in traffic. You can come up in LAX, you can pop up at Dodger Stadium. Underneath there in those tunnels is Starbuckses set up at different locations to allow them to get coffees while they're driving. All
Who's
of
them?
Seinfeld.
You've seen
Oprah,
Seinfeld down there?
Bono. I've seen Seinfeld down there. Dude, almond milk latte, 2 shots.
Wow.
Yeah.
Was he a good tipper?
They don't have to pay.
So this has been underneath Los Angeles for a few years now. I mean, how long has this been there for?
I mean, it predates me. It seems like the city was built on top of it. So, I mean, I think this goes all the way back to the 20s.
This doesn't seem real almost. This is crazy.
I imagine how I sound saying
that last one's a joke, y'all. Like, I'm really playing with my reaction. I just look at it as that would be interesting if that was ever a thing. But I'll say this, y'all know I'm a Cali baby, and growing up in California, especially in the area that I live in, I see a lot of celebrities. I'm telling you, I can name, matter of fact, let's name a few people that I have seen in person at Topanga Mall. I have seen Ray J, I've seen his sister Brandy, I've seen J. Cole, I've seen Bobby J. I don't know if it's Thomas or Thompson. I think it's Bobby J. Thomas. No, Thompson. I seen Bobby J. I'll post all the pictures so that you guys can have visuals of who I'm talking about. I seen Paige Hurd. I seen Soulja Boy. Drake. Yes, I seen Soulja Boy. I don't know if they count, but I've seen the Ace Family multiple times. I just want to say I've seen a lot of people, and I'm just naming the mall wise. I'm not even talking about outside of that. I've seen them. Now, have I seen them in traffic? There's a couple people I've seen in traffic because, you know, people get their cars wrapped so that you know it's them. So there's a couple people I have seen. Oh, Amber Rose was another one. I seen her twice. I seen her at the mall, and then I seen her car. Yeah, I've seen people. So that's why I'm like, it's cap. But I mean, if I didn't live in LA and didn't know, I would really be like, yeah, that conspiracy sounds 100% accurate. But no, I've seen celebrities. What kind of like broke me is that, you know, like on TMZ, you have like, when you see a celebrity, it's all these paparazzis and people following them. I seen Tisha Campbell too. I'm sorry, I'm all over the place, but I seen her as well. But anywho, fast forward. She was actually the first celebrity that I've seen in person. No lie. And it was weird because I'm like, where are the cameras at? Like, do people not know that it's you? Because honestly, you'll look at somebody and it's like, oh, they look familiar. Then you're like, wait, that's like so-and-so. So that's happened a few times, but it got to a point where it was so common to see a celebrity. I just was like, oh, that's so-and-so. And we just walk off. The celebrities do not be having paparazzi with them. Sometimes they're really trying to be in and out. And then sometimes they try to wear stuff to where they don't even get recognized and noticed. Even though I be noticing who they are, but I don't bother them because you can kind of tell like when they don't want to be bothered. But at the end of the day, they're just humans. They just people on TV. But yeah, I just wanted to just share that story. Don't know why I felt led to share it, but hey, it is what it is. But I want to go ahead and end it there. I don't know if you guys got the memo, but I'm going to go ahead and end the video here on this lovely note. Love today's video. Enjoyed today's video. I had stopped doing shout outs for a while because it was the same people over and over. But it was Mike, Earthy, JD, if I didn't say your name. Yeah, but it was mainly Mike's video. So shout out to Mike for those lovely videos because I truly do appreciate it. Again, if you want your video featured on here along with a shout out, all you have to do is join my Discord. The link is in the description down below. That's how you send your videos over to me. That's how I see them and how I react to them. We're on the road to 900,000 people. It don't sound realistic saying it. I want to say thank you guys from the bottom of my heart. That's a lot. Man, the love and support that you guys show, I promise you doesn't go unnoticed. I can't thank you enough. Like, I really, 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 truly can't thank you enough. But at the end of the day, it's Yahuwah and Yahusha, because Yahuwah and Yahusha are sending you guys this way to watch and to support the channel. So at the end of the day, I have to give all glory, all praise, all esteem, all honor to my Saba Yahuwah, Alua, and my Abba, my Adonai, Yahusha HaMashiach. Yes, Yahusha is Yahuwah. I just want to give credit to both, the physical and the spiritual. And I want to thank you guys so much for all the love and support that I've been getting on the shopperkyy.com website. Y'all go cop some merch. The link is in the description down below. Please make sure to go check it out. I do want to say, if you happen to buy some merch, can you please take a photo and tag me in it so I can feature you on the website. Thank you guys for all the love and support that you guys have been giving and that you guys have been showing. Y'all have a blessed one. I will see you on the next one. Shalom, shalom.
You can't bring me down. I know who I belong to. Yeah. What? I won't sell my soul. I know my worth.